When we talk about physical pain, my mind immediately goes to all the incredible fitness marketing that's out there promising solutions to the pain. I was watching an infomercial the other day. I was up late at a hotel having a meeting, and this infomercial popped on the bar TV screen, and it was this little old lady, the classic little old grandma, the classic aging mother that we all picture in our mind. She was mildly happy, but she looked a little bit consternated, a little bit uncomfortable, and she was sitting on her beige couch with her perfect library behind her, and she wanted to watch her shows, but her knees and her hamstrings and her legs were bothering her, and there's the blue and red pain that they draw in the graphic over the video, right? So then she sits down and she puts her feet into like this little device that shakes her legs. So she puts her feet down and this thing vibrates, and then it starts talking about the incredible benefits of this machine that moves your legs and gets your blood flowing and increases the pace of blood flow and blah, blah, blah. Increases the natural friction in your muscles and how it's supposed to help her. And I look at that, and it's laughable to anybody except
the person who's in pain.
The person who's in pain. The person who can relate to that old woman, the son who sees his mom in that advertisement, the grandchild who sees their grandparents in that advertisement.
Instant sale.
And all of a sudden they start thinking, how do I get that? And then when the phone number and the buy one, get one's free and the huge 70% off pops up, they take action immediately. That's how it works.
Yep.
That's how it works. That's how the marketing world works. And I am using that example because it's so clear to me how easy it is to manipulate people who are in pain. But the same thing goes all the way down the age food chain, right? The 21-year-old who sees an Instagram ad of a guy who's got great shoulders and great pecs and great lats and he's standing next to a beautiful girl. The 21-year-old who doesn't have that body and doesn't have that girl feels pain. It's the same thing as the blue and red lines. It's the same thing as the person you want to love to be, or the person you want to take care of who feels sad when the brother or the friend or the father sees their son with a small bird chest and no physical build, or they see them all hunched over from a childhood of looking over screens.
Too many screens.
Like they see that and they want to help them, so they send them this fitness program, or they send them this, supplement, or they send them this dietary pill.
Yes.
That's all CIA stuff. That's all influence. That's all marketing. That's all manipulation. And that's why that industry is... How big is the fitness industry? Do you have the number off the top of your head?
It depends on which aspects of the fitness industry you add into the number. But $4.8 billion was spent last year on weight loss supplements alone.
On weight loss supplements alone. What is the real solution? What is the real solution that marketers know they can't say, and that salesmen know will kill the sale, but that real people need to actually understand?
Yeah. Life is hard. It's hard to be fat. It's hard to have diabetes. It's hard to be in pain. It's hard. However, exercise and nutrition change on a regular basis, intelligently, can make the hard things less painful over time. So there's no getting away from the life is hard thing. Like, you're not going to get away from it, but you can choose your hard. And so the question is, if you have an industry that will place all of these, let's call them temporary pain solutions, 6-week workout program for six-pack abs, and the pretty blonde you want as your girlfriend, or the shaker leg thing on the couch. You have an industry that will sell you these very short-term solutions that you're willing to try because you're in pain, right? But you ride solution to solution to solution, when the real solution is that you stay intentional and active with your nutrition and with your exercise on a regular basis over time. And what happens is some of those pains will go away. I said that there were times in my life that I existed at maybe a 6 or 7 every day. Life is hard. I'm a 2 or 3 every day now.
That's still fucking hard, dude.
It's still hard, but it's better. and I'm in a much better place health-wise. I can keep up with my kids. I don't have to take any medications to deal with pain. I can do the things that I like to do. I feel much better than I used to. All of those things are true, but that wasn't a short-term solution. That was a lot of hard work over a long period of time.
Why is it that when people hear that message, they either don't believe it or don't want to hear it? What have you seen in your experience when you communicate that message and then the person does not move forward with you, does not move forward with your recommendations, does not move forward with your suggestions?
On the plus side, many people who, by the time they come to me, they've tried so many of the short-term solutions that they're like, all right, fine, maybe I'm looking at the wrong time frame. True story. But the reason that that's not a very attractive message is because I believe, culturally speaking, I believe that we exist in a time where things happen so fast. I'll give you an example. Nutritionally speaking, you and I both know that a good healthful breakfast with your family takes a little time, right? Takes a little time. Like, we cooked eggs this morning. We cooked eggs, had some blueberries, took a little time to scarf them down. Not a lot, but a little, right? But if I'm driving to work and my kids need to eat and I got to drop them off at school and we didn't take the 15, 20 minutes to make breakfast this morning, I can pull in somewhere where they can give me a sandwich with sausage and cheese on it, right? And I know that's not the best option, but everybody got fed, right? It's a shrinking of the window of desire to make a difference over time. But if I told you, if you ate, let's say, eggs and blueberries every day for the next 7 days, you will stop having migraines by the end of this 7 days. And I'm not saying that that's true across the board for everybody, but let's say we find that you have a choline deficiency and a difficulty metabolizing B12. And we do this thing, and you go, oh my gosh, I don't have to live with migraines anymore. That's a big deal. There's no magic pill. There's no urgency to that. It's just the fact that you changed a habit consistently that was good for you over time. So I believe it has to do with the shortening of the time window. We think things should be urgent now and immediate. And I also think it's easier to look at the shaky weight thing on the edge of the couch or the pill that you're taking and go, man, this is going to fix it. This is the stuff. It's easier to do that than to give yourself credit for trying something new and better over time.